Namaste children. Today I am going to start the part 5 of the chapter India's foreign policy. Students, in this part we will discuss about the India-Russia relation. As you all know students, after 1991, that time USSR disintegrated in the 15 republic, and among these 15 republics, Russia was the biggest, strong, and you can say that time influential republic of the USSR, and inherited all the territories of the USSR. Fine girls. And we have already studied in the first chapter, during Cold War were divided in two super blocks, capitalist bloc and the socialist bloc. Capitalist bloc led by the USA and socialist bloc, you can say communist bloc, led by the USSR. At that time, Pakistan was very close to that USA, and if we will talk about the India was close to USSR. Fine. And that time leader was the USSR leader was the Khrushchev, and Khrushchev was showed greater interest on all those countries adopted mixed economy or 5-year plans. India also adopted the mixed economic for the development of India and 5-year plans also. So we see India and USSR relations were good at the during the Cold War time. So first, now in this topic we will discuss about the political relation between the India and USSR. So first here we see, though India led the NAM, India adopt the policy of non-alignment policy. Mean India will not join the any superpower blocs, but we see close relation, close ties emerge between India and USSR right since independence. Fine girls, this is first point. And second, we can say Soviet Union exercise veto power, as you all know, in Security Council, United Nations, the organ of Security Council, 5 permanent members are there. Among them, USSR also there. And on the issue of Kashmir, UNSC to block anti-India initiative on Kashmir in 1957 and 1962. USSR want to protect the India. So this also shows the good relation between the India and USSR. And in terms of education, IIT Bombay 1958, it was established with the help or support of the USSR and UNESCO. Third, we can say neutral during 1962 India-China war. During 1962, when India and China war was there, that time because China and USSR, both countries are communist countries, their ideology was same. But that time Russia shows neutral. Fine. This is the third point, and is still remain neutral and shows close relation with India. In 1965, when India-Pakistan war was there, that time USSR brokered a peace between India and Pakistan in Uzbekistan. Uzbekistan, the capital of Tajikistan, and Republic of the Tajikistan was the Republic of the USSR. Fine. 1971, this is the last, we can say the important point, India-Russia relation or USSR relation. You can say 1971 India-Soviet Union 20 years peace friendship treaty proved to be a great help in 1971 war against the Pakistan. So here we see on the issues of war or a different issue on the border issue or Kashmir issue, that time always USSR support to India. This is the political reason, or you can say close relation between India and USSR. Now we will discuss about the economic relation between India and Russia. Friends, during Cold War, India-Russia economic relations, if we will talk about the economic relations, so first we will discuss about the how USSR aid or help India in different sectors. So first we will see in the factories, heavy machinery or manufacturing of steel. So the USSR always provided technical assistance to India for establishing core industries, and it gave aid and technical assistance for steel plants like you can say Bhilai, Bokaro, Visakhapatnam, and machinery plant like BHEL, mean Bharat Heavy Electrical Limited, etc. So in this area also we take aid or help from the USSR. Now second we will see energy sector. Here hydropower stations, developing India's coal industry and finding oil in India soil also, and setting up India's ONGC, mean Oil and Natural Gas Corporation. So here also we take help from the USSR. Next is space and military. As you all know, India's ISRO, the first satellite Aryabhat, was launched by Soviet Union in 1975, and the Rakesh Sharma became the first Indian in space in 1984 when he flew aboard the Soviet spacecraft Soyuz T-11. So in these three areas, these are important areas for the development of a country. We see due to good relation with USSR, India always take help from the USSR. Now we will see the next topic, 1990s, India's and USSR relation, or you can say 21st century India-Russia relation, or here you can also say the after Cold War India-Russia relations. Fine. We will talk about the India-Russia relation after Cold War, or you can say 21st century India-Russia relations. So we see, or you know about the disintegration period was in 1991. In USSR disintegrated in 1991, and India-Russia relations was stagnated between 1991 to 2000. And because India was the reason main was the stagnated relation between India and Russia, because that time India established close relations with USA from the development in each and every area, economic area, military area. Fine. So that's why this is the reason. But we see in 1991, in about 70% of Indian Army's armament, 80% of its air force system, and 85% of its naval platforms were of Soviet origin. So this was the reason, because our relation was good with Russia. Fine, that time good, our relation was good. And then we see changes in India, and India were more closer to the USSR, because India adopted the policy of liberalization. India's relation was good with other countries and also became strong with USSR. When Vladimir Putin became Russia's president in 2000, the bilateral ties put on a solid foundation again between the two countries, India and Russia. And if we will talk about the area of trade, here we see free trade agreement exists, and Russia is investing a lot in India's Make in India project and in building smart cities. And if we will see the area of defense, here India received most of its military hardware from the USSR when few other countries were willing to part with military technology. That time Soviet Union helped a lot in India in defense. And during Cold War, India adopted the buyer and seller model. But now the situation changed, and now we see beyond the buyer and seller, India, Russia have more cooperative relations with joint research, design and production also. Here we will see the examples. Joint military program of India and Russia, we will include BrahMos cruise missile program, Sukhoi Su-30, MKI program, Ka-226T, twin engine utility, T-90 tanks, helicopters, naval frigates, S-400 surface to air missile defense system B. So this is only the reason because India-Russia relations are good, and India are closer to the Russia. Both countries have common ideas. If we will see the ideas of all both the countries, so here exist in many areas. Their ideas exist in many areas, and they support to each other. Fine. Here we see both countries have common ideas, exist in many areas, and both countries support to each other also. Fine. So here we see both are in the favor of, first we will talk about the multipolar world. They all are in the favor of multipolar world. So if there will be more than two superpowers will be there, or more powerful countries will be exist in the world, so no one will dominate to other countries. Is it clear? So both are in the favor of multipolar world, and they both, Russia and India, both want reforms in the United Nations Security Council. As you all know, 5 permanent members are there and the temporary member, 10 temporary members are there. So they want changes and reforms in the United Nations Security Council. Russia also support India's membership in NSG also. NSG means Nuclear Supplier Group. Always like USA, Russia also support its membership, India's membership in NSG. And both countries exist common international forum. If we will talk about the common international forum, जहाँ ये बैठते हैं, बैठकर अपने डिस्कशन करते हैं, प्रॉब्लम्स को सॉल्व करते हैं, तो these we see first BRICS we can say, and SCO. BRICS you all know, Brazil, Russia, group of Brazil, Russia, India, China and South Africa. And SCO means Shanghai Cooperation Organization, and RIC Regional Instructional Coordinator. Fine. So these are the areas or common international forum where both countries meet and discuss two different issues. And in 2000, India signed with Russia Declaration on the India-Russia Strategic Partnership. अब ये पार्टनरशिप क्या थी दोनों के बीच में, रशिया और उसके USSR के? So here we see increased cooperation in almost all areas of the bilateral relationship. दोनों के बीच में बायलैटरल मीटिंग्स होगी, बातचीत होगी, कोई भी प्रॉब्लम है उसको सॉल्व किया जाएगा. And the Indo-Russian strategic partnership is based on 6 major areas. If we will see the bilateral meetings or bilateral relations between these countries, so these areas are in which they will discuss on the topic of areas on politics, defense, civil nuclear energy, anti-terrorism, trade and space also. Fine girls. So these are the bilateral relations. It shows bilateral relationship between both the countries. And 2010 strategic partnership, special and privileged strategic partnership between the India and Russia. Fine. Now we will see in the area of science and energy how Russia support India's energy program and in the science by giving the technology. Fine girls. So now we will discuss about the science and energy. Talk about the science and energy. So students, both the countries have embarked on an integrated long-term program cooperation (ILTP) on science and technology due to good relation between both the countries. And Russia will assist in the construction of 12 nuclear power plants in India. Recently, India established nuclear energy plant in Tamil Nadu, Kudankulam is the area, and nuclear plant with the help of Russia. And if we will talk about the space cooperation, so here we see Gaganyaan program, new space systems, rocket engine, spacecraft and launch vehicle due to the help of the Russia. And in the area of culture, historically we see we enjoy ties between both the countries in the cultural sphere, and long-term scholarly and students exchanges, culture festivals and the art exhibition also. Hindi films and Indian culture popular in the Soviet Union, and a large number of Indian writers and artists also visited the Russia. We also heard about that Raj Kapoor and Hema Malini. These are the actors of India, and they are very popular in the Russia also. Fine. So here a very important thing is why our relations with Russia are so critical. So here we see there are different areas: technology advancement, space program, defense supplies, etc. So we need aid from Russia in all these fields, in all these areas. So India never ignored Russia. So due to these relations, we see we are strong in many areas, in military, in economically we are strong. So this is all about the part 5, India-Russia relations. In the next part 6, we will discuss about the India-Israel relations. Thank you.